we are back in the wonderful world of dotAGE. It's been a couple days for me, okay, I apologize. Running too many videos on the channel. I can't say series anymore since I ended like half of them. But running too many things on the channel as per usual because I'm insane. Here's the deal, okay? We some of you expressed some concerns, and I think that those concerns are fair. We're doing good. I don't wanna downplay our current position. We are in pretty good shape right now. But we do need to start thinking about some issues that exist, right? Those issues primarily being research is still a problem, okay? We need to make sure that we are maintaining minimum 2 scriptoriums, which means that this spot has to go, okay? That also means that we should realistically be considering starting production on a new hope-based area, right? Potentially even starting to think about what if you put another scriptorium here, but then we would need to get another paper cutter, right? In order to keep up with the paper cutting. And this paper cutter requires, just as a reminder for definitely you and not me, I know everything. This requires a hemp maker within one and a clearing path to dwelling. So really that can go anywhere. Wood is, you actually don't require wood. You just require hemp and water. So maybe I'm not that concerned about you, actually. The big thing there is that we would need to continue to collect the hemp in order to make that work. These guys are still building. I'm really like what I'm considering is getting this new hope area configured. Do we have a guy on the waking house? We don't. If I put you on there, and then we get a guy back on the inkwell action, I think that making these spirits are valuable for when we come around to winter or to summer next time. Or on the flip side, I mean, let's maybe. I think that it's important to have you. I don't think it's important to have you. Is my honest opinion. Like 3 infusion, congrats, you got there. With these 2 remaining people, there's already a baby growing there. There's already a person there. I can build a baby here. Build a baby is an interesting way of wording that, Tyler, but I can build the baby there. And then, this guy requires fuel, which is why I like desperately need more inkwells. And I believe that one of these is an inkwell, right? Am I crazy here? Like I'm pretty sure you're another inkwell. You sure are. And also another one here. Yeah, so I was thinking ahead on that. Very smart, previous Tyler, very smart. You're so freaking handsome and intelligent. And you smell nice, and I mean, you're extremely successful. You are very sad all the time. You're an anxious mess. Sorry, okay, back to dotAGE. We need to make more hope area, okay? I still think that this is decent over here. It's genuinely decent, but we can do something better with that space. So, unknown event coming. It's a nature event. I mean, it's just not even close, is the reality. Let's build another scriptorium. So that is going to be research scriptorium. That will be obviously massive. I need to get a knife master moved to here. Hemp is now, we're in good shape there where we can still grow the hemp and keep this active. But I would like to get now another papyrus cutter, okay? So that's crafts, papyrus cutter, +1 if clearing to a dwelling. I can put you there and then maybe throw down a cabin here. Oh, you know what? Let's do it like this instead. We'll put you... Actually, you already have a dwelling here, man. So yeah, just put it there. With our remaining guy, let's add clearing to this tile. You'll add clearing to that. That will give us another lad. And then we can start to think about fitting guys over here. And my idea would be, like, have a knife master, knife master, knife master, knife master. I want to take a look at our research one more time here. This is not good enough at all, in my opinion. Maybe this is good, but this is not good enough. The juggler stage is knife master and intensifies the hope production, but you require the fabric of reality, which means that I'm going to need to work my way to fabric, which is here. Oh, yikes. Okay. That's a problem. That's a problem, actually. That's a problem. We'll figure it out, but that's a problem because we're gonna need fabric, and currently I have no reasonable path to get there. So we'll figure it out. For now, let's just keep things nice and sturdy. Okay, you probably should have diverted one guy to research to get this at a better pace. What happened here? Snow? It's fine. I don't believe I have snow clearing yet. Snow can spread, I think. And it kills production on this. But we can move the guy off of this and onto this instead. It's mainly just annoying. But it should be fine. Here comes another unknown event. This is unknown event on Hope. No, this is next season. Okay, that's fine. We're prepared for that. That part I'm not concerned about. We do not have snow clearing yet. That's probably going to be an intelligent one to do next. It also uses frickin' tools to do that, which sucks. So maybe let's get a guy on here that's gonna use up some stone. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. You're producing heat. Let's not worry about that, man. You do you for right now. And then 2 remaining people. Are you finished growing a child? You got 1 more day on that child. I believe I have nothing else I can do here. So let's just get some wood on you. You're building that. I really like the idea of starting this area over here. Now, do I want to disperse those creatures? If need be, I have some there. I have some there. I technically have some up here, but I don't like their position. I have some here. I think that I can feel good about removing them here. So let's build this one first. Get that in. Everybody else, I'm pleased with what they're doing. You may think that this is super overkill to be getting all of this ink. You don't understand that that's going to fuel a lot of our stuff here. It's going to go right here. Our heat is going to be in good shape because of that. So I'm pleased with it. I'm pleased with it. And then our prophecy is also heat, which is why we need to ramp this up. We're good, man. We're good. We are in the prepare for the future mode of things, which is a fine place to be in. It's a completely fine place to be in. But we need to get the research squared away. The thing is that our research is scaled for right now, right? It is not scaled for when we get into these 90 research a turn scenarios, right? That gets a little bit messier. So we need a stove right here. That's like such a massive play. And I think that we need to start... What does this open? This opens the large stove. Wow, you're just a better version. I don't think I need you yet, okay? I don't think I need you yet. Juggler stage we really can't do yet. So... And you're amazing, okay? I mean, you're You're crazy, but we can't do you yet either. And these are still not even unlocked, which is... it's whatever. Okay, it's whatever. Nature I'm not worried about yet. I think that snow is a good idea, but I'm going to actually try to crank out these small research tasks, because we will actually be tackling those relatively easily. And I think that that's good for me. So just get some extra wood for right now. Let's ramp that up. Paper's coming in at a good pace. This guy's still building this. He'll end up having that good to go momentarily. Your research, I mean, you're going to create a backlog of research right now. A disturbing amount leaking over each round. But it piles up. We'll be able to put it towards something. You'll end up getting like a 90 in 2 turns or something stupid by the end of this. Which I'm fine with. I'm fine with that. What we need to start thinking about is we need to do the research for creating iron bars and stuff. There's some pretty big... We're gonna need iron for things. And like we have the iron ore because this mine generates a good chunk. But I need to be able to actually turn that ore into something valuable. And maybe that ends up being on a different island over here. Like we've got space around for some of that. I don't know. We'll see how things go for me. Did I move a guy off of this? I'm not sure we have a guy on this, actually. The snow piling will be an important bit of research to do. And that's where we're going to probably get it in one after we wrap up some of this. I need to see how we get to this. That's huge. That's huge. You can cut hemp into thingies. So that's massive. And you don't require you might require an advanced tool. Right? What is your artisan? Yeah, you require an advanced tool, but you're still a commoner. We're going to need cloth in order to make ends meet here. So I don't need to start that research. We need to do snow first. And then what we really need to do is I think we need a dwarven furnace. Yeah, I think that's gonna come next. Even the woodcutter hut, probably intelligent for us to start thinking about that. So let's train a thinker so we can start getting this research even crazier. And then you over here, no knife master available. I do not need you generating hope at this time. So put you on there. And then I don't need you two generating hope at this time. So take you off. It was nice to have you. I am not mad about it. But where are you best fit to be part of this life? I think that having the hemp production, at least like a little bit okay, is good. And then just give me more research. We're going to get our nature event, for which I am like 120 over the surplus of. But I'm really not devoting any energy to nature. That is all a byproduct of our compressors, which is... there's nothing better in this life than that, to be honest with you. And then we're a turn away from the snow research. It's really good, man. It's really good. And we're going to get an unlock here. Just kidding. No, we're not. Did I turn off the setting for that? Oh, it's this guy, man. He can be cool. He can give you some rare stuff. What you got today, my friend? Some funky fresh resources here. Wandering merchant. We lose 5 medicinal herb, gain 10 soft bread. Lose 10 brick, gain 20 wool. I'll take this one. 5 medicinal herbs is pricey for sure. But that gives us 10 bourgeoisie food that if we need to go that approach in the future, it buys us a little bit of time to getting some of that stuff. Although we're never going to need that. I think I'm an idiot. They're never going to eat that, man. Because they don't eat food. I have a feeling that I don't know how that works, right? What's the bourgeoisie? Is it they eat freaking ore? Is that the silliness that may ensue? I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Research should be through the moon now. Yeah, 21 research a turn. That's obviously insanely good. You're doing that. Let's get another entertainer over here. Then we have to think about how we want to understand other pieces of this. Tissue box is honestly like probably intelligent to put in the middle. It'll amplify that production. It's better than the meeting point. We'll have to research that, but we can research that. I'm not concerned. Yeah, this guy is technically on this. Or no, he's not technically on that. Okay, that's good. I also should be collecting those. I have 1 day until the end of the season. Yeah, I gotta pull people off. So researchers come off for today. Because you only got 1 day of freaking turnips. So run the turnips. Fortunately, we cranked the pears in the meantime. But our compressors are eating 6 things per day. So that is a little bit scary. It's not the end of the world. We can resolve that and figure it out, but it's just a little bit scary. That's all. But this is about to be ready. I think we maybe need to train a guy for this. We'll figure out the implications of that. Welcome to winter. This is typically where shit hits the fan, man. I don't necessarily love winter in dotAGE, but I do think that winter as the dwarves is way better than winter as any other race, because food production is just not a problem for us. And that's typically what you're building your entire world for in dotAGE, is to handle food. So here comes your event for heat. Currently at a +4. I mean, it's like just not a priority at all. We need to do some snow plowing. Let's get that squared away, just to get those taken care of. You are still 1 more day on that. I'll heat this up just to hold on to that little bit of space. Remove ashes. I'm not worried about that. Let's go dwarven. Well, no, let's go dwarven furnace. Get that going. I got 2 remaining people. Or do you want to do tissue box? You don't need hope. You don't need hope. Let's not worry about it, okay? Let's not worry about it. And your stove, you require a smith, for which I don't believe I have one. So we will have to train you. Yeah, I don't have a smith. That's fine. That's fine. Wood is good. I'm gonna tell you that there is a piece of me that's like, these extra people, just throw them on research, man. Just throw them on research. These guys are building stuff. These trees are down for the count. Your turnips are gone. That's a lot of people you now have kind of disposable right now. The crazy part is that even without the stove, okay, which we will be able to utilize for an alarming amount of heat. I think it's going to be 20 plus heat that I can generate in 1 turn from this thing. Now, we need a lot of ink in order to do it. But it will... We can keep up a little bit on it. Let's train somebody. That's the most important. So it's 4 ink for 8. 4 for 8. That's much lower than I thought it was going to be. 4 plus 2x. You have heat makers within 1. The 16 is what I was interested in. I think it can get to 20. I'm going to stand by that. I think it can get to 20. Okay, you start building this one. And then... Yeah, I just don't know. Like latrine is good on corners. Gilded Gala. Plus 10 if active gold bar maker within 1. It's just crazy, to be honest with you. We need to get We really need to get the fabric started. The fabric of reality. I think that's gonna be such a big piece for me. Let's prospect over here. I think that we need to be starting to prep for that next compressor. Because we're actually like losing stone like crazy. I'm building a lot of things and I'm not keeping up on the stone production. Let's be a little bit careful, okay? Let's be a little bit careful. We're down to 16 stone. We can ramp up and get some stone in some places. What are you doing, man? Stealing some ore? Just finding some ore. The village gained 1 ore. Okay. Don't get too useful over there. I don't want you to excel too much. I'll have to give you a promotion. Jesus criminy, man. It's a little stupid. But that's fine. There's the dwarven furnace. Food is still okay for right now. This is the dwarven smelter. It's just turning more into more in less turns. Which is fine. Okay, that's fine. What else are we in a massive desire to have right now? The rice paper mill turns cereal into paper. It's just an interesting idea. Scriptorium research, I really don't think that we're needing to unpack yet. I am quite interested in a hope and health generator. So maybe let's go herbalist huts. Because that could be kind of good. And then dwarven furnace requires 6 stone. Let's try to get a little bit. I mean, dude, I took a lot of people off of stone. We need to get that back going. We took them off for a while because we were over the cap. Let's not be over the cap anymore. You're still training. You're still going. I mean, this is maintaining 15 surplus, which is disgustingly good, frankly. And 20 research per turn. I understand that I'm dedicating like 8 dudes to research to get 20 per turn. Which, when you word it like that, it's much worse. But I have the people to spare, so I'm not gonna lose sleep over it yet. I think that it's fine. As long as we can get the heat production to survive this Doom event, we'll figure out what comes next. So what is your hope play? Homeopath Booth. You don't produce hope, brother. So thanks for lying to me. Thanks for lying to me. That feels bad. Let's tissue box. Right. This sucks too. These are all locked as well. Yeah. Okay, requires a spirit maker, 1 spirit for 3 hope, 3 cold. It is okay with the idea of whatever this is, I think. But the juggler stage is going to be the most important, which really means that the cloth maker is my next most important. However, I need advanced tools for it, so it has to be this next. We got to do this in the order of operations, man. So now this guy is generating tools, which is good. I'm happy about that. I need to... We're going to need copper for some of this. And I actually straight up do not have a copper mine. These are more iron mines. Do me a favor and just prospect again up here. See if you can find something. Also, check your settings, man. And see if we can get accessibility. Enable quick memories. It's turned on, so I guess we're stuck with this for now. This is the fastest that we can do them. So end turn. We're still fine. Keep in mind that the heat concern was for the Doom event, not for this event, right? Now that this guy is good to go, we can start to see how that's going to play out during this Doom event. I don't really want to waste our ink, even though I have 102. I do have 102. That's a lot, okay? We're actually going to be over the cap on ink here in a second, so we could probably run this guy to get a little bit of extra, but there's no point, right? There's no point. Because the production here, holy crap, man. The production here would be 15 ink for 20 heat. That's the true play. But I don't want to do that because we're fine, right? We're already at our surplus. Let's not worry about it. Did we find copper? We did. That's very exciting. Okay. Let's get ourselves a copper mine right here. Start working that. You might think I've lost my mind, but a gold mine would also be pretty good. I don't have the resources for it, but it will be good to have that. And then these guys are all still doing their thing over here. In terms of production, I'm just gonna be real with you. I would like to have 2 latrines here, because they will be producing, I think, 3 hope per for that, which is really not bad at all. It's really completely fine. So heat events, these are always kind of weird, man. I'm not sure we ever get like a lot of value. It's typically like the sun, which could be okay. We get extra benefit from sun events on something over here. I don't even remember what. But we'll see what we get out of it, right? We're getting into where we should be getting some better events. Probably not game changers, but the Doom event could be a game changer. You're just producing wood, just a lot of wood. Or you're turning wood into something. You found a lot of wood. How much we talking? I mean, that's pretty good, man. 30 wood is a lot. That's a lot. That's actually really good. That's really good. I'm pleased with that. That's a good event. Let's not get mad about free resources ever, man. We will use that 30 wood, and we will use it sooner than you think. Okay? I'm over the moon happy. Let's do our memories. What is our next? I still don't really know what that means. What is our next one here? We've got, should be getting somewhat close right here. Pillorying. I can arrest people, sure. And then more boons. More boons is actually really great right before, oh, we got more liquors, man, that I technically already can create. Right here. So I don't know, that's fine. That gives us our toolsmith. This guy's kind of wacky for sure. Let's get, I mean, the woodcutter hut will be valuable, but is there something that is better than it at this point? And that is a correct answer at the cloth maker. I think that now we're over the cap on ink. This is where we can now feel good about bringing that guy in, because you're about to hit a Doom event. Can this be upgraded, man? So tools to a toolsmith. It cannot be upgraded. It requires an ingot maker within 2. Let's just throw you up here. Well, that's not really done though. Requires an ingot maker within 2. Why can't you go there, man? And requires a clear path to dwelling. Requires ingot maker within 2. Does this require 2 ingot makers within 2? Because that's kind of messed up. Kind of messed up, but we can do it. Well, I mean, we can't really do it. I need the wood, man. Ah, frick you. Okay, frick you. Do wood. God, carpentry is extremely expensive. That is extremely expensive. I need more research, man. I need more research. I hate ya. I hate ya. It's good, okay? It's good. It's gonna flow just fine. Take you guys off of this. This has to be some kind of, like, big hope producer in the middle. Can we train another knife master? I think that that's also important, just to ensure that we're keeping that going. Stone is good, but I'd like to make it even better. Hemp is still flowing. Liquor is flowing. I think we're fine, man. I think we're fine. 24 heat a turn. Imagine if we had that in the first run of this game we did, man. Holy crap. And the fact that we could theoretically ramp that up again. It would be a little tougher, to be fair. But we could probably figure something out. I think it's not bad. I think it's not bad. 24 heat per turn is going to carry us for a while. And if I needed to ramp that up, we could ramp that up. We need to get these other mines in, man. We're starting to get to where the resources we need are higher level copper, iron, etc. Everybody is busy today, which is good. That is good. I'm happy that you all are busy. That makes my decision making easy. The Doom event should be happening like literally tomorrow. Yep. That is exactly what is happening. And we're going to be burning through our ink, but we're creating a huge stockpile to where I feel like we will probably be able to just take a guy off of this as a whole and still be fine in the Doom event, which is a nice scenario to be in. And we now have the woodcutter's hut, which I can upgrade this guy to. We get a little extra wood off of it. I train. Whether or not that makes sense, we'll figure it out. So here's your Doom event. Get ready, folks. Get ready. The mess begins now. Plus 10. Plus 10 is... It's nothing to shake a stick at, man. It is more than we ever really want to deal with. You upgrade, please. It's more than we want to deal with, but we can deal with it nonetheless. Okay? It's fine. Let's take this guy off of here. And I'm gonna just run this guy for a little bit. Since he can handle the pieces coming out of that. Can I take one guy off something to make more children? Because I think that that's not enough free pips. That's because the lads I have taken off of things are... Hold on. It's this. Yeah. Okay. 19 research a turn. It's just for this turn, right? I could also, like, pull... We have plenty of hemp still. I could pull some dudes off that. I should be making a surplus of paper, and I definitely am. And I am very, very pleased to see a surplus of paper. I think that is going to be very, very important for me. It also does mean that I could get the scriptorium down in the future, which is good as well. Even to the point where this meeting center, or I mean even the latrine, if we're moving these out of this area up here instead, all of this becomes free space for me to mess around with. I'd have to think about that, but I think that there's definitely something we could do there. Make another child here. That's going to put us at 29 people. 30 is overpopulation, so we're right on track there. This finished creating up here, which, to be fair, I'm actually, like, kind of pleased about. But then I'm going to need, because our toolsmith requires 2 ingot makers within 2. And you are a gold maker. Gold maker requires planks. This makes the planks. We'll get there, okay? We'll get there. And you're going to actually just go down right here, which is pretty easy. End turn. We have a path. We have a path, and I like it. All of this... I know that you're going to think that I'm insane when I say this. every single piece that we are doing currently is leading to one singular thing, and that is the Gilded Gala. It's the Gilded Gala, and, well, it's a couple things. It's the Gilded Gala, and it's the other hope thing. It's the Juggler stage, right? The Juggler stage, I think that we can solve 95% of our hope production issues with the Juggler stage. But that requires a lot of fabric, and that fabric is going to require a lot of work to get to that. So it's just a matter of doing that. If we do that, we're in business, man. And I'll feel pretty good about it. Let's prospect up here. The only reason that I'm doing it, like genuinely the only reason I'm doing it, is if by some miracle this square turns into copper. That's huge for me. But we'll see. It's kind of a waste of a person today, but it's a waste of a person to help us in the long run. Put this dude back on research. We have a huge surplus on this. The ink we're burning through, but the reality is we're not burning through it that fast, right? That's only producing on 2 of our 3 ink locations. And as soon as you're out of winter, man, you really don't even need the ink. Sure, for producing distilled spirits, which we should probably get back on doing. What are you doing, Mr. Thinker? Research? I'd love if you were just giving me... You're just smart. Okay. I mean, that's fine. You gain the smart quirk. Thinking very hard. That's me. I'm thinking very hard as well. We're one and the same, Saolo. We're one and the same. A beautiful gem you may be in your own right. Okay, what are we dealing with? One empty pip. I mean, dude, I'm gonna be real. I really don't mind the idea of just producing more liquor here. You got gold on this platform, which is good. Is good actually. I'm gonna hit you with like a crazy one. I think that we should almost be thinking about, where the hell is it, man? We should be thinking about a compressor right here. And then laying down we'll need a mushroom finder right here. Because another compressor does help us a bit here. Let's move, I mean, we do not need to be producing 4 hope right now. So let's move you to here. That becomes a good spot for a compressor, man. We've been looking for a stone strand. We don't really have one anywhere else currently. So I think that's fine. Research still flowing. Next turn, you'll get your carpentry. We're going to want to actually divert some dudes to do some clear paths here to the dwelling, which is this guy. So two clear paths right here. And then lay down your carpentry right there. It lines us up kind of nice. Could also put it here, but I think I like here more. Any free lads? No free lads. We can take a couple off research today to make this happen. So we're going to... Well, you know what? We can take people off of other things that are less important than research. Because, like... Over here, you do not need to be producing ink today. You do not need to be producing hemp today. And I need one more guy that does not need to be producing something. You really do not need to be... I got 50 surplus heat. I can actually just take all of you off of heat for now. We'll go clearing, clearing, clearing. And then... Well, you actually don't need to be there. These 2 clearing for then this goes the piece. Okay, yeah, I like it. I like it. It's getting complex, man. There is a lot that we are tackling and understanding at each given moment of the game now. But this is when dotAGE shines, right? This is when dotAGE shines. We're going to have... you just blew up my building, man. Why'd you bomb my building? Am I stupid? You made my guys homeless. Did I hit bomb? That seems incorrect to me. I'm gonna have 3 homeless lads. Is that accurate? Yeah, you're homeless, man. What the hell happened here? It's a granite hollow, but it's in the ether. What did I do? What did I do? Okay. Weird, extremely weird. I don't really love the fact that I just sent them to the Shadow Realm, but that's okay. So undo this. I mean, let's get them a freaking house, since clearly this tile is now in hell somewhere. I don't know how I keep on breaking this game. This game is extremely stable, man. It's a crazy stable game. And yet somehow I keep on making it feel like it's an unstable mess all the time. So, cabin. Y'all need to build these freaking yesterday. Because the homeless lads... I don't even really know what the homeless means. So homeless plus 2 fear per day. That's not that bad. They'll have a house soon. What a gosh darn mess, brother. It was not my intention to bomb this house. Maybe it's a percentage chance when you clear to wipe the tile. I have no clue. I have no clue. I guess I could look at clearing again. I thought that it just, like, did the land underneath it, but... Oh, except now you're not even a dwelling, man. I gotta fix your ass, okay? I gotta fix your ass. Which means... But I can't fix your ass. Frick. I'm realizing that we actually have a problem here. I can't fix you without bars, right? And you need +1 if a clearing path to a dwelling. Does clearing just transforms flat to clearing? I think you really did a number on me here. I don't trust this now. I don't trust this now. Put another house right here, I guess. I don't want to put a house there, man. I want this house back, okay? I need two copper bars. How the hell do I get 2 copper bars, man? I've got 30 surplus heat. You're gonna be fine without anything else. How the hell do I get the surplus bars here? Like I have you, but I don't have a way to turn you into something. Just kidding. Yeah, I do. I have Dwarven Furnace. Dummy. Okay. Requires mining within 1. Let's put you here. Okay. This has to get built. Believe it or not, we'll somehow like be there in time for this to come in. Just a weird scenario though. It's a very peculiar scenario. They should move into the houses up here on this turn, and we'll get rid of our homelessness. I hope, at least. It's an extremely weird one. I'm not sure that I understand it, but I'm choosing to just accept it, okay? I'm choosing to just accept it. We'll fix up this house in the future, and then we'll have some spare houses. I don't know what to do with them. I'm not going to try to get more pips than what we have, is the reality. What are you guys doing? Found some hope. A nice chat. Cordial talk. There you go. Okay. It's good. One more day on the Doom event. I mean, dude, a big boon could like amplify us to the moon. Who knows what we could get from that. Clothmaker being in is exciting. And the Clothmaker, as a reminder, wants social within 1. Requires social within 1. We straight up don't have a social right now. Because you're technically not social. You want a social within 1. Are you social? Your culture. So the social building, really, we actually want a tissue box. I forgot that they all want social to amplify them. I need this tissue box today. Which is such a weird one. But I do need that, because that actually has to be the piece in the middle. But then I will need another tissue box elsewhere to put the cloth maker next to it. And it'll maybe be like tissue box here, cloth maker kind of action. Cloth maker, oh cloth maker, make me my cloth. We're also now getting a lot of wood per turn because of this guy, which means I can pull that guy off. The ethereal house is still doing its thing. Whether or not I'm excited about that, I'll leave it for now. Let's just start getting some ore, right? Tackle some of this. I think that it's useful to be collecting it. And then you're in the process of getting in. You're going to be fine. I still have 2 people remaining. I mean, you're going to think I've lost my mind, but I'm actually going to make a child and get up to 30. So here comes our Doom event. And we will end the episode after the Doom event. It's been a good winter, man. We're getting some good stuff done. I'm still feeling very strong about this this entire base. And I think that we have some strong potential as we move forward to get some quality things done in here. So what do we got for Doom event action? Obviously, you're just going to be completed. And that is going to allow me... Beautiful. That gave me 10 memories. We can get our next unlock here. And what's our Doom? Gain heat daily equal to the difference between pips and the number of dwellings. Training takes 2 less turns. Gain hope equal to 25 minus the number of pips in the village. Unfortunately, that's horrible. This is interesting, but we really don't want that moving forward because during cold days, that's even worse. So it has to be this, which is still good. I mean, training taking less time is... I think it's entirely okay, right? That means that training, in most cases, is going to take 1 turn to train somebody on anything. That does make our life easier. I'm not sure that that's the huge buff that I wanted, okay? But it's not a bad one. It's not a bad one in the slightest. And it's a boon I've never seen before. So no clue if that's a DLC boon or what, but we are taking care of business. Good news, Doom event averted. Here comes the next one. Off to the frickin' races. Okay, off to the frickin' races. Village Elder will defeat the prophecy. Yada yada frickin' yada. Okay. They just keep on yapping. What's our next bit of hell? There's a Doom event on nature. Bro, I'm just so not concerned about that. It feels like that was a really short next wave, right? And winter's already done, man. Holy crap, that was fast. That's clean living. Okay, unlock liquors, I guess. That gets some good stuff going. And then it's beavers and more nonsense after that. Yeah, I mean, let's end here. I think that it's as good a place as any for us to wrap it up. Thanks so much for watching. If you're enjoying dotAGE, leave a like on the video. I need them because this series performs horribly. So I appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.